Hi. Log in? Oh my god, when did I log out of Tumblr? Obviously, someone was on my account doing something secret on Tumblr. There's only one person that could have been, to be honest. Okay, so at the moment I am wearing a hat, curly hair, a black shirt, and jogging bottoms. So, yeah, I have 1 million subscribers. What the fuck? Who let that happen? I don't know, I feel like I should have like 730. I don't feel like in my head I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not going to have 1 million yet because I have to do all these crazy good video kind of things if I want that to happen, and it's kind of just accidentally happened. You were almost on time. I wasn't expecting that. Yo, Diane, just got to say, I'm on time whenever I arrive because it's my live show. You're just early. That's what this is about. Someone said, did you ever think you'd have 1 million? No. I remember having 1,000 subscribers and being like, yeah, this is fine. I can just deal with that for ages. Take your hat off. And show you the horrible, kind of not even curly because I've been wearing a hat hell underneath. If you are new to me in my existence, you don't know what the hell's going on. This is my natural hair. I naturally have curly hair, like a hobbit. Jenna Marbles. No, I'm not friends with Jenna Marbles. I did make eye contact. Oh, I touched her bum at Playlist Live last year accidentally. I introduced myself to her when I was really drunk, so she probably thinks I'm weird. Have you got any plans for Valentine's Day? I don't care. I'm not one of those people that gets lonely at Valentine's Day. Your hair is adorable, said somebody. Thanks. It's what I look like when I come out of the shower. Kind of, except I'd be dripping. Sign in, click the Be a Fan button. That's all there is to it. Don't worry about all this other crap. Just click and experiment. Click and experiment. Sounds like a movie of a certain kind. What is that? What am I on about? If you didn't know this, when a YouTuber gets 1 million subscribers, they get a giant gold YouTube play button in a... Oh god. Okay, LES just typed, "You sound so posh," into the chat, and I don't think she was being sarcastic. And I'm like, articulate! There we go! Posh is not the right word. Posh is something to do with your social status, I think. I just talk like Winnie the Pooh. I was debating emailing Delia Smith asking if she wanted to do a pancake video together, but then I was like, what the fuck would I actually do with Delia Smith if I was in a video with her? Eat pancakes off her. Hey Delia Smith, I just hit 1 million subscribers. Would you like to make a video where I eat pancakes off your butt? Yep, that's great. Good one, guys. Someone said, so, gay marriage is legal? Yeah! Go House of Commons! Woo! That's the advantage of the UK legal system. The House of Commons can use the power of democracy to keep the old farts in the House of Lords from having opinions that stick. No one understood what I just said. Anyway, remember when you were black, Dan? Yeah, I came back from Sicily. A bit too sun-kissed. I always see the twins like, oh, I'm going to Sri Lanka and South Africa, and I'm like, I miss traveling. Because I used to... I didn't used to. My family didn't used to have a very big house, but then we used to go on holiday once a year, which was kind of the thing. So I had some friends that had kind of big houses, but then they'd never like left the country. They thought that France was exotic, whereas I'd been to like Australia and stuff, which is cool. I would like to go on more adventures. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Whoa! It's a canvas. I also got this lamp. I'm not going to show you in case I ever do an apartment tour, because that's going to happen. Are you ready for this? I bought a chair for my bedroom. It's not just any chair. I got a moon chair. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm replacing all the furniture in my bedroom because when I moved in, I got all this cheap crap from Argos and it's awful. So, wow, that is a mess. God, guys, stop telling me to clean my room. What are you, my mum? Yeah, suddenly all your fantasies are very incestuous. Yeah, right. Sort that out. What would be the appropriate words to say when meeting you, said Dominique. Hi. But yeah, there you go. Said you should do up your top button and be indie. You mean pretentious twat? I'm only joking. You can't even see it because it's completely pitch black. Why do we never see your family in your videos? Because it's called privacy. The live hour... Dan can speak. Why do you talk about Australia a lot? Because Australian people in the chat are very vocal. They're like, I'm in Australia and I have to go to school now. I'm in Australia and everything you do is inconvenient because I'm asleep. You look so much hotter with that hair. Yeah, you say now. If I had it every day, it would be a different story. I look like some weird goth in a band because I'm wearing a black shirt and I've got curly hair. Someone said, can you tell us about your last girlfriend? What, when I was 17? It's really funny. I saw a freaking post on Tumblr that was a quote from me that I said fucking ages ago about love. That was stupid. But I was talking about my girlfriend at the time, and everyone thought I was talking about Phil. I was like, oh, fuck's sake, Tumblr, you planks. Swan assassination is illegal in the UK because all swans are property of the Queen. That's a little fact for you there. I remember my dog, when I was a kid, just used to start getting in fights with swans, and swans would just be like, all the time. They're just not in the mood. Geese are scarier than swans, because swans, there's only ever like one or two of them, and they're just kind of sat there being all regal, like, peasants everywhere, everybody's a peasant, I'm a fucking swan, don't even look at me, I'll hiss at you. Whereas geese will attack you. Swans seem like they have souls, they're just dickheads. Geese seem like they don't have souls, they're just out there to swarm and eat 5-year-olds that are trying to hand them bread. See, I'm a bit lame. Even when I was like 18, I still watched Pokemon movies on Cartoon Network. I was like, oh, Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. Yeah, I definitely have a freaking life, don't I, watching the Pokemon movies. There's like, I order loads of things off Amazon, and I keep being woken up by the door going, no. You know that if you wake up like an hour before you usually wake up and then fall back asleep again, you have really whack dreams? I keep having crazy dreams about pop stars every morning because I've ordered loads of things off Amazon. When the postman wakes me up and then I get back into bed, I keep having weird dreams about like Harry Styles, and I had a dream where I was on a jet ski with Conor Maynard this morning. Why can't I have Hayley William dreams at 7 a.m? Oh, my friend Ben, who's a psychology student, said it's a hypnagogic state. Thanks, psychology friend. How's that existential crisis coming along? It's okay, Karina. I'm in a good place at the moment. I think it's once every 5 or 6 weeks, I have my quarter-life crisis again, and that week I just don't get anything done. There was a couple weeks ago where I had my relapse into quarter-life crisis, and I just spent the entire week just lying on the floor going, So I'm okay now, but I think sometime in late March, I'm gonna have another lapse of quarter-life crisis, and I'll just spend the entire week planking on the carpet, being miserable, gaining weight again. It's like having a period, basically, except without the everything. Why don't you have a girlfriend, Dan? Said somebody. Because I just don't want one at the moment. I had a girlfriend for a long time when I was a teenager, and I just like being busy, basically. Thanks to Kyra N for typing clitoris into the chat 10 times in caps lock. Oh, internet. So I have people on Tumblr going, oh, Dan's a bit chubby. And then I have people on my James Bond Radio 1 video going, God, Dan, you need to gain some weight. You're too thin. And I'm like, oh, great. I'm like freaking Britney Spears. Isn't that a song? She's too thick, now she's too thin. You want a piece of me. Yep. Totally not homosexual, Dan. You know all the words to Britney Spears. Why do I do know the words to that? I think I had a friend that always used to listen to it in art lessons. God, that was annoying. Someone said, you have a muffin top. What the fuck is a muffin top? Is it just the hat that I'm wearing? Oh, thanks, guys. Not fucking quite. Jesus Christ. Someone said, you need to gain muscle. I don't want to gain muscle, because I think I'd look weird if I gained muscle. I just want to look like Pete Wentz. You know what I mean? Just like a slim guy that won't die of heart disease, basically. Everyone's so judgmental, said Erin. Don't worry, Erin. The thing with my subscribers is you can be safe in the knowledge that nearly everybody is being sarcastic. You can't stereotype an audience. I just make whatever videos I want to make, and whoever finds them, find them. But I think, kind of in that same vein, I've attracted a lot of sarcastic people. So, if you see people in the chat that say something offensive, they're trying to make me laugh. So, no, but I know that. We have a special thing going on. Cindy says, do you cry? Not a good movie. How did you lose weight, said somebody. I have really quick metabolism, so I basically get a bit fat around winter when I start feeling cold and eating chocolate, and then I just lose weight by not eating horrific amounts of chocolate. That's my exercise regime, basically. But it hasn't increased my fitness at all, which is why I need to exercise. Nicholas Holt stole Jennifer Lawrence from you. Does she have a boyfriend? Stalking Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, someone said they've broken up. Fantastic news. I'm joking. Some guy sent me just a freaking picture of him topless earlier. Like, he just emailed me and I was like, what the fuck? Ugh, there's fucking boxes all over my bed. Who is your favourite American YouTuber, said somebody. Go watch a YouTuber called Cute with Chris. He was amazing. Back in the day. I remember he had 35,000 subscribers, and I was like, wow, he's so famous. Someone said, are you full British? As always, I will mention adopted grandma, question mark, possibly Mexican. I like to say Native American. I remember the first time I ever heard the American pronunciation of pedophile was in Kill Bill, and I was like, the hell? The hell's a pedophile? And I was like, oh right, everyone in England is freaking weird. They say things like literally, and aluminium, and pavement. He started drugs, said somebody. Did that actually happen or not? Was that actually Justin Bieber? It's not like Justin Bieber found buried up to his neck in cocaine. It's not really the same thing, although I suppose he is kind of a Jesus role model for 12-year-olds everywhere. So, you know, it depends. Are you judging him like a normal person, or are you judging him for who he is and where he came from? I suppose Justin should feel free to define himself. You know, he was pushed by the music industry to become the Justin Bieber he was, and now he's becoming the Justin Bieber he wants to be. And are we supposed to judge Justin Bieber for just being who he wants to be? You know, man, getting deep about Justin Bieber here. Anyway, Dan, shut up, you're rambling. And I have other people going, I love how insightful you are. The two sides of Dan's You Now chat. Dan, shut up, no one cares. Talk more, please. Okay, cool. Goodbye, guys. Have a good week. See ya. Bye. Go to bed.